Hello and what is going on, everybody? Music Gamer MP3 here with an arrow in my face. Welcome to Friendcraft, episode 1. And what we're gonna be going through today is kinda just telling you my plans for the server and getting on with some redstone. As you can kind of already tell with my inventory, I've had a few hours into this game. Let's see. We have time played 3.66 days. I wanted to get past all of the mining and all of the beginning stuff that we all know about, creating the small farms, growing from there, but now I think we are in a semi-substantial state. A lot of S's in that. Huh. Don't ask me how I got a bunny head. I really regret it. But now we have bundles. And we also have a cow farm, which is really loud, a sheep farm that is really loud, a couple of horses, and George mopeds here. Then we also have ourselves a little pig farm down there, an iron farm over here, and as you can probably already tell, we're inside of a village, so we have ourselves a villager breeder up here. A lot of villagers in here. I wonder if I ever shut this off. It's hard to tell, so I'll worry about that later when I'm not recording. And then we have ourselves a villager trader down here. Now, my current plan for down here is, well, everything you can see. I have all of these guys upgraded to their final trade, which I think is sweet. And then we're gonna be upgrading these guys a little bit more down the line. What I want to do with these guys is I want to get black terracotta because in this area, I want to create the Area 53, the specimen testing facility. And, with that, we're gonna be using black terracotta, the new tinted glass. We're gonna try to put all of it in this area, in the sky somewhere, because of the extra building room we have from the 1.17 update and the data pack that I installed. There's gonna be a giant UFO that's gonna be my mob farm, and I just plan on making tons of farms inside of the Area 53 specimen testing facility. I want to have a giant area here in the middle of the desert, starting with this specimen, the Super Smelter, otherwise known as Specimen 1. Specimen 1 is going to be a lava bucket farm with the dripstone, and I'm sure you've all seen the snapshots. Otherwise, you wouldn't have clicked on this video. Over here, I have a few of the items that I'm going to need, plus I'm gonna need a few more, because you're always going to need a few more. Rule number 1 of Minecraft is, grab more than you think you need. I am not following that rule right now, because I am a hooligan. And here we are with the general base of the location. So, this is just my temporary way of getting up and down. But up here, there's going to be I imagine you already know how this is gonna go. But there's gonna be a piston feed tape up here with the pistons that I have in one of these. Yeah, there they are. A piston feed tape that's going to constantly push cauldrons in a circle and dripstone with lava on top of them. And already it's starting to look wicked. Now mind you, this is only partial of the bulk storage for all the lava buckets. But overall I would say this is looking wicked. I can only imagine what it's gonna look like with the piston feed tape and the lava farm up there, and it's gonna look cool. And here it all is. So the way I'm kind of doing this is I click that button or lever, and it continuously spins. I'll stand right here, right click on this with buckets in my hand, and it will make it down into the mass storage down there. Here we are on the second account, and it is all finished. All I need to do now is fill this up completely with buckets, and as you probably can see, this is a weird way to place the chests. But I did this on purpose, because what you can do with this setup, here, let me switch over, is you can use the hoppers as kind of a ladder or a staircase, is what I meant to say, with this setup. But also, this is going to be incredibly slow. So I do believe in the next episode, I will, like, put in a bubble elevator from the bottom up, just right down there. Kind of have, like, a crafting table and whatnot, and have it sent up, swooped all the way up to there, and then this will start gradually filling up with buckets. And as you can tell, the lava farm is completely done. All I need to do is click this and then right click, fill up my inventory completely, of course. And I do have a funny feeling about these farms, though. I feel like the further up in the world that you go, the slower that the cauldrons fill up. Because in my creative world, this was filling up a lot quicker, but I don't remember if I increased the tick time or not. But, I mean, all in a good day's work, or a couple of days in my case. I want to pretty this up, kind of switch out some of these blocks. But of course, as I said before, I will be covering all of this up with black terracotta, white concrete, making this into Area 53. The Specimen Control Unit. I like that name. I like that name a lot. And it was, at this point I realized, the buckets are a lot more expensive than I first gave them credit for, so I'm gonna hop on this guy here, head back to my base, and pick up more lava buckets, or regular buckets, that is. But as you can tell, we are not that far away from our base, our home base, our sweetberry farm, our sugarcane farm, all of our pig farms, the iron farm. Let's see if we can't catch one in the act of spawning. How dare they spawn inside of that bubble? I wonder if it's activated since I was just here. It has. Okay, that's cool. That's great. But that's not what we're here for. We are here for this. Don't judge my storage. We are grabbing all the iron. And that is all the iron I own going into this thing. Now, buckets are so much more expensive than I thought they were. I thought you got... Didn't it used to be that you got 3 buckets for 3 iron? I swear that's how that used to be. And now it's only 1 bucket for 3 iron? That seems a little ridiculous to me. Also, if you didn't notice during that little time lapse there, I fell off to my doom down there. But I do say that this is at least enough to AFK at for a little bit. I don't know how long this would last me, because initially I thought all of that was going to be filled up, and all that iron I had went into less than 2 double chests being filled. Yeah, I just searched it up. The crafting recipe was changed in 1.9 to hold 16 in a stack, and in 1.16 or 1.17 I couldn't really find an exact source. The crafting recipe only gives you 1 bucket, but it used to give you 3 per iron. Or per 3 iron. And that just seems ridiculous. Like, that is a lot of iron that I just put in there to get out 2 full, you know, all the things I just previously mentioned. I'm not really gonna question it all that much, other than it should definitely be changed back. But what we're gonna be doing now is we're going to be getting our villagers set up at least a little bit more engaging. So I have all of these guys here. My villager setup is down here. I know, not so pretty, but like, you gotta work with what you gotta work with. I died way too many times making that iron farm, and I kinda just want to, you know, get my levels back, get some experience, and I think this is where I'll leave off on this episode, and on the next episode, all of this should be filled in. Oh, no, these ones won't be filled in, because I haven't been to the Nether Fortress yet. Now, I did, and while I was mining for gold inside of the Nether and quartz and whatnot, I did find a Nether fortress, but I mean, look at me. Look at me. I'm wearing a rabbit head. It's part of my armor. I'm wearing a rabbit head. I'm wearing iron armor that's all about to break. I do have diamond equipment, but that was because I traded it with these guys. I don't have a single diamond to my name, but that is because of the challenge I am doing for this season of Friendcraft. What I am currently doing is I am trying not to mine any diamonds unless it is with a silk touch. I think that makes sense, yeah, because I'll be picking up the ore, but I won't be picking up the diamond itself. And the reason I'm doing this challenge is here, hold on. Here, we'll sit right over here and we'll talk about this challenge. No! Right here. Right here, and we're just gonna talk about this challenge. So, for this challenge, what I'm trying to do is I'm not trying to mine a single diamond the entirety of this season. That doesn't mean that I can't do, like, villager trading to get the equipment and whatnot, but I am not allowed to mine any diamonds unless it is in pure form, or in silk touch form, in the ore form, if you will. The reason why I'm doing this is because every time I start up a Minecraft world, I think about it super mathematically, and I end up getting so many stacks, and I mean so many stacks of diamonds, and I never do anything with them, so I'm kind of challenging myself this time to, like, actually struggle my way to having, diamonds and like good equipment. And so right now I'm at bare bone minimum. With that being said, I can still trade with villagers, as I mentioned before, and I don't really consider that trading because it took me 3 hours to get the other guy to give me these diamond tools, and if they give me the wrong tool, I have to kill them, and or I have to dispose of them. Yeah, that's a better word. I have to dispose of them and start back over fresh with a new villager. It is getting a bit easier because I have these guys to trade with, but at this point I don't believe it is I don't believe that it's cheating. I have a, what's it called? A weaponist? Something like that. Weapon specialist right behind me, right over there. And then I have a armorer right here. I have to fill these in. And then the rest of these are going to be specifically for clerics. And with that being said, I have been Music Gamer MP3. If you enjoyed the video, please make sure you like and subscribe, and leave a comment down below for any tips, tricks, or just comments that you want to leave for me down below. I have been Music Gamer MP3, and this is the end of the concert. Bye!